Hey, Antioch Georgetown, Pastor Andy here on site at the new building off of 130 and Lawhon Lane. Got Dario with me. We're just doing a quick kind of tour of the building, and man, I come out here every week and it's like, man, stuff's getting done. It's like just seeing the progress is really, really exciting. Dario, give us a couple of updates. Let's start with, you were telling me some things about water and sewer, kind of what's happening on the site right now.
Yeah, on the site we've tied in the water for Jonah Water District provides water for us here. So we tied that in. There's a vault over here that we're gonna go take a look. Also, we got the fire line running all around that ties into that, which that goes underground pretty deep, about 48 inches, 4 feet down. And so that's happening as well as all the storm drain around the building. That's exciting, as well as currently we're trenching for the electrical and the underground audio-visual components that go in the slab, so they're easier for us to access to pull while we're in construction.
Yeah, awesome. I think we're standing right now what would be in the worship center, and yes. I know you guys can't see it online, but there's kind of some painted lines on where the sound booth would be, where the stage will be, and so man, it's just really exciting to kind of see it come to reality. There's one thing I would like to show everybody, and that is we have had some concrete poured this last week. And so, Dario, explain what we're looking at here.
Yeah, these are what we call pad footings, where they support the columns that support the building. So after this pad footing, we have these anchor bolts that get set in here, and then we pour grade beams that tie into these pad footings, which ultimately gets the slab on top of that. So these are very critical. We've poured all these. Wherever you see one of these pedestals, is there a column in the building. Yeah. So the steel comes in here. So our next pour is the bolts with the slab. And
so when the steel arrives, yep. And you said the steel will be here in by Thanksgiving?
Yeah, Thanksgiving is the target date.
Okay, so those steel beams will anchor into this.
Yes, the columns just go right here with the bolts. You'll see the bolts coming out, and so those are very key components to the building. Yeah.
Perfect. If I could just make a devotional reference, I can't help but think about how Jesus is our cornerstone, and our lives are really built, we're anchored to him. And so when I see this column, and especially over here in the corner and around the edge, this is the anchor for the building. Let's kind of move this way.
Yep. And
you were mentioning about the first foundation pour that's coming soon. And church, I don't know if you can see kind of over here, you see some pipes sticking up. Those are like restrooms and the kids building. And so yes. Tell us about what we can expect as far as a foundation for the kids building.
Yeah, so we've got all our underground plumbing and everything that's required, and we're getting our inspection. So our goal is a week from today, we'll have that building poured, the slab poured.
That's
so
amazing.
Not just dirt anymore, actual concrete slab that we can get on, which we're so excited to have, because once you get out of the dirt work, you start seeing.
Do I need to come on that pour day and put my hand, just kind of have my handprint on there?
Do you have
No, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I just think about families, putting in prints. Cool. Hey, lastly, there's a big, looks like a crater. Tell us why is there a crater over there?
Yeah, so part of the requirement here is to catch all the storm drain that happens on the site, take it to a place where we contain it on site, and that's the detention pond we call. So it grabs all the storm drain, grabs it there, percolates in the ground as much as we can, and if it's overflowing, then it goes out into other means of grabbing it and getting it to the storm drains out by 130 and all that area. But the goal is to capture everything on site in the detention pond and be able to use it on site, so we're not burdening other facilities. Yeah. That's the goal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, thanks for walking us through a few of those things. Church, I just want to say, sounds like everything's on track. We're kind of on schedule with things. And so we are excited about that. Thank you for praying. In fact, I want to invite you to pray. Keep praying. We want to pray ourselves through this building. We're not relying on our strength or our wisdom. We really are trusting in the Lord to provide. And look, if the Lord lays it on your heart, I just want to invite you to give, to participate with what's going on here. There's a lot of trucks, a lot of fuel, a lot of men who are at work, and it costs money. And so they're still coming There's going to be just a whole lot more work yet to go. And so you can go online, AntiochGT.com/give, and make a contribution to the expansion fund. That will fuel not just building, not just sticks and bricks, but it'll fuel the mission of what we're doing in Georgetown, Texas. Our mission is to lead people to follow Christ in a life-changing way. This is just a facility, okay, that facilitates the greater mission that we have. And so, hey, thanks for being a part of this update. Thank you, Dario.
Yep,
Keep up the good work. Look forward to an update here in a few weeks.
Thank you.